The Red Sox finally get their man and acquire a closer to rebuild the back end of their bullpen. But what does this trade say about GM Ben Cherington and the type of GM he'll be in the future? Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Red Sox and Major League Baseball. So the Red Sox finally acquire a closer, getting Andrew Bailey from the Oakland A's in exchange for Josh Reddick and 2 minor leaguers. And outfielder Ryan Sweeney, a left-handed hitting outfielder, he also comes over from Oakland. Listen, I think this is a pretty good trade for the Red Sox. You know, I hate to give up Josh Reddick. I really think he had a lot of potential as a right fielder in Boston, but you have to give up something to get something. And Bailey's a pretty good closer. He's 27. He's under cost control for a couple of years. And again, this is the type of player the Red Sox love bringing in. It's going to be very hard to replace Jonathan Papelbon, but they feel that with Bailey at 27 years old with a live arm that's had some injury problems in the past, but he's kind of worked that out, and they're really hopeful that going forward he'll be, up to 100% and full strength. I think it's a really good move for the Red Sox. You know, they really needed somebody that was established as a closer at the back end of that bullpen. And I am surprised that Daniel Bard will not be the closer on this team. Now, I know it still remains to be seen what will really happen with him, but for now, it looks like Bailey's going to be the closer, and Mark Melancon, acquired from the Houston Astros a few weeks ago, will be the 8th inning setup man. So all in all, I think Cherington's done a good job restructuring this bullpen for 2012. And that brings me to what kind of a GM is this guy really going to be in the future? And I think that this move shows what he will be going down the road. He's very methodical, very deliberate. He doesn't make moves at the spur of the moment. He's very much like Theo. Theo was a thinking man's GM, and it's obvious that Cherington learned at his feet. He's doing similar things. He didn't jump all over a closer in the market and overpay for a Ryan Madson or a Joe Nathan, more established names maybe than Bailey. But he tried to uncover the hidden gem. And Bailey, he's toiled in Oakland where you don't get a lot of attention and a lot of media scrutiny. The big question with Bailey, of course, will be, can he handle the Boston pressure and the Boston media? If that turns out to be okay, then this is a great trade for the Red Sox. And again, giving up Reddick is a tough thing, but I think they feel with Ryan Kalish and Darnell McDonald and, Sweeney coming over, although Sweeney doesn't have a lot of power, maybe they'll dip into the free agent market to get a right fielder that hits from the right side of the plate. I think Ben feels like that will be an area that's more than covered going into spring training, and he could have afforded to give up Reddick to get a key piece in Bailey. Now, I don't think Bailey will ever be as good as Jonathan Papelbon. I mean, there's not a lot of guys that can close like that. But if he turns out to be even, 75, 80% of what Papelbon was, this will turn out to be a good trade. So what do you guys think? Do you like the acquisition of Bailey? But more importantly, what do you think about Cherington as GM, both now and what he will bring to the table in the future? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.